Hi, Bobby from Visual Impact here. You join us at IBC 2016, where we are lucky enough to be joined by the man himself, Dedo Weigert. We're going to be speaking about this product here today. So, if possible, can you give us a little bit of a brief overview of the product and introduce it to us?
The expectations in LEDs are everywhere, they're rampant, and some of the key phrases are, let's save the planet.
Yes.
Yeah. We want more light, needs no power, lives no ever, and creates no heat.
Yes.
Like in many fairy tales, there's a truth at the bottom.
Yes.
But the one that is a complete fairy tale is that LEDs create no heat.
It must create heat somewhere.
How come? Because the forward heat is very low. So that's nice for the people in front of the light, but it's terrible for anything that's on the back. When a traditional studio light source is at 2,923 centigrade, it's happy.
But very hot.
No, we call that 3,200 Kelvin.
Okay.
That's the standard that we expect. When an LED gets up to 85 degree, it starts having serious problems. It may lose color, and it definitely loses lifetime and output. When it goes to 100 degree, it's dead. So in all of our focusing lights and the panel lights, we first tried to find cooling systems that excluded fan. So we did everything with passive cooling, even to our biggest panel lights, the Ledramas, and we were quite successful with it. In the meantime, we've employed new cooling systems. We worked a long time on the design of the cooling fins, and now we felt encouraged to include some lazy active cooling devices that other people may call fans. Yeah, and that's the lights that we call turbo. Yeah, and finding these compromises between cooling methods, cooling surfaces, and employing something that causes the airflow leads to the Felloni Turbo. The Felloni lights are very successful worldwide. There are many studios that are lit entirely with Fellonis. In mobile, they're liked. And the advantages, of course, are that those can be bicolor. You can adjust to any type of ambient light by just turning a knob. And you can dim them with no color change. The Felloni Turbo, when you turn it up all the way, has 5 times the light output over the high output Felloni. So that makes it a very powerful instrument. Whether you always need that much is a question. When you shoot outdoors against the full sunlight, then it can be a very useful light. Using that much indoors may be perceived as very aggressive. Although we're very proud that because of the higher number of LEDs that we have in there, it gets gentler. Because each LED has its own optics, like a mini Fresnel, and in front of the mini Fresnel, another diffuser optic. It gets more acceptable, but a soft light is not defined by the kind of diffuser you have in front only, but by the size. Yeah. So the larger the diffuser area is, the larger the area of light emission is, the gentler the transition between
the two,
yeah, and also the more acceptable does it get. So we built soft boxes to make it wider, larger, more acceptable, easier. And we will also have a soft box for this one that is a special combination of one extra layer of optics, making the light wider.
Okay.
So we have a larger one and a softer one for the mid-sized studios. But that's too big for the mobile team. You can't put it in the lady's handbag. So we'll have a smaller softbox also with the intention of making it gentler, more acceptable. If in some situation you may want to switch off the fan, then we'll lose 20% of the output, which is quite acceptable.
But is that automatic within the unit itself?
No.
Or- okay.
You have a switch,
Okay.
switch off the fan, goes down 20%. The companionship goes back to our original concepts where Fresnel lights have been built exactly the same way for over 100 years. We changed that by introducing a second lens and introducing 2 extra movements for the focusing, which give us a bigger focusing range. A small low wattage halogen light focuses 1 to 3.
Okay.
A big 3K, 5K,
Units,
yeah, would focus 1 to 6. Our smallest, that one we began with, is 1 to 25. So that goes in the direction of higher control, precision lighting. Not everybody needs that. But if you need it, like for the highest demands, like special effects,
Sure.
the Harry Potter series, there's some Dedo Light sometimes, but the special effects only. Lord of the Rings, same story. Yeah, Dedo Lights are needed as extra light here, there, yeah, but the special effects, they emptied all of New Zealand of all the Dedo Lights and they imported more, hundreds of it.
Wow.
American Beauty,
Yeah.
roses play a particular role in that film.
Yes, I did.
Every rose is a Dedo Light.
Really, wow.
My great friend and Conrad Hall, fantastic cinematographer, Tom Stern, beautiful. So learning from them helped us to perfect the utmost control of the light shaping, fine-tuning. And what we did is to take the very same lights and put them into small packages that we call portable studio. And that's become very successful worldwide. Now we transferred all that into the LED world and trying to give people the smallest package with the maximum versatility. We now have in the same size of the smallest light, like a puppet light, a 2 times 40 watt light, because bicolor, being able to change, is very important. Running from a battery is important, but weight and size also. So
Particularly when it's mobile.
yeah.
It's for a mobile
So the smallest package is a 3-light kit where you can also have the background projections and everything included, and it's like a lady's handbag, and you can carry it on board and put it in the
top.
yeah. This is for the big one-man team
Yeah.
that has to run. Can't wait for the baggage.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah. The next size up is a hard case with wheels and a handle,
Sure.
and has 3 or 4 lights and all the toys,
Accessories. Yeah.
and still is lightweight enough so you can check it into airline transport. And so far we've earned the comments that our lights are indestructible. Yeah? Because it's not only the art, the creativity, it's the fight in the street.
Of course.
And the smaller the teams are, it's not a lack of hands only. Yeah?
It's not.
It's a lack of time,
It is.
and so people hurry, and then fall over the cable, and the light comes down, and should still be working.
Definitely. Well, thank you very much, Dedo. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for giving us your time. It's been a pleasure, as always. So for any more information on any of the Dedo products or any other products you've seen in the videos, do give us a call. Telephone number is 0208 977 1222, or you can join us on our website, www.visuals.co.uk.